What up? What up? What up? It's always something, boy. How's everybody doing? So what's spirit put up here? You going to hell? So come on, share this out, y'all. Let's go. Let me tell you something about this, right? People what up? Let's say to you and your family. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hurry up, y'all. Share it out. If you want to jump on the feed, jump on the feed. Let's go. What up? What up? What up? I need y'all to do me a favor right now. What's up, my brother? You didn't get the last class, bruh. You got to get the last class I just did, bruh. So email me, brother Rudy. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Email me, brother Rudy. Foundational Black Americans are a joke. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if it's an organization or a group of people. So maybe y'all can share this to Tariq Nasheed and tell him to hit my feed and maybe we can talk. I'm going to be 100. Maybe you can hit him up and let's see if it's an organization or we talking about people that's born here that's actually foundational Black Americans. Can we do that, y'all? Please tweet this out. Please share this out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Somebody hit the link. Okay.
Yo, you ain't got to do this, man. I know times get hard, but this is crazy, man. Come on, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't really want to do that now. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gat. What you doing? What you doing? What you living like that? Give me that back to back. You ain't living like that. Come on.
Let's go.
Yo, you ain't got to do this, man. I know times get hard, but this is crazy, man. Come on, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't really want to do that now. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the jab. What you doing? What you doing? What you living like that? Give me that back to back. You ain't living like that. Come on now, give me the jab. You don't want to sit in the sack. Give me the gap. Power, clean up your act. That's the change that. Put down the gap. I know where you at. Come on, don't overreact. Come on now, give me the gun. You an adult now. You gotta start living like one. Like the people that see, you can't wait for me, man. You gotta start spitting like one. Hit like one. Shoot the gift and uplift and keep a flip like one. Get that son and don't forget that one. Come on, man. Now give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Come on now, eat some man. You know what the name of them. You see the man. Your name not Peter Pan. All the time, it's time not to be a man. Give me a hand. Let me get your plan. Let me get you up. I'll make you ready to jam. You can be a whole different man. My man, living in a whole different plan. A plan, my man, my man. Give me your head. Take your time off. Hold with your feet in the sand. Bad times looking you bad. There's another way to see it if you're really looking, my man. Oh, you look at my again. Child and proud and looking to say, yo man, I ain't gonna say it again. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You ain't gotta do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Your life is something, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun.
Give me the gun, yeah, right. Why should I? Had enough of this life. How could I? Living in the day, look at the way it's on display. Come on, now really, why would I? It ain't worth it, man. I'm worthless. I'm a big guy going berserk, and nobody cares. Everyone's smirking. It ain't working with me and my girlfriend. Gotta end it for me with my girlfriend. It's better this way, like veterans say. The world just don't deserve them. Final curtain, yeah, you heard them. Never heard of them, no one will miss me. I did it my way, but they diss me. Respect never cut the chest, so I did my dirt trying to get filthy. But feeling guilty, choking off 2 feet of milky. But that's just how Cali built me. Move on with a new song, trying to make it real heat. The clever kid never did. I'd rather be whether they moving this up, they didn't predicate willfully. Doing it skillfully, kept the real, but it never made a meal for me. Paid the bills, yeah, right, man, it made more. And it wasn't what I came up in the game for. Big name became with my name, with the money never coming to me. No one let me up in the door. When I'm trying to knock in, I'm my last option, I'm stopping. Never got to pop it, so it's no longer fun. I got my gun, I'm done.
Did y'all get it? Should I rewind it back for y'all one more time? Should I rewind that back so y'all can understand this? Can I rewind that back for y'all so you can comprehend? Let's do this one more time. Politicians, clean up your act. Let's go.
What you living like that? Give me that back to back. You ain't living like that. Come on now, give me the gap. You don't want to sit in the sack. Give me the gap. Polish, clean up your act. That's what the change is at. Put down the gap. I know where you at. Come on, don't go through the gap. Come on now, give me the gun. You an adult now. You gotta start living like one. Like the people that see, you can't wait for me, man. Gotta start spitting like one. Hit like one. Shoot the gift and up, lift and keep a flip like one. Get that son and don't forget that one. Come on, man. Now give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Come on now, easy man. You know what the name of them. You see your man. Your name not Peter Pan. Oh, son, it's time to be your man. Give me your hand. Let me give you a plan. Let me get you up. I'll make you ready to down. You can be a whole different man. Oh man, living in a whole different plan. Oh man, my man, my man. Give me your head. Take the time off. Open the feet in the head. Bad times for you, man. There's another way to see it. You look at my man. Oh, you look at my man. You in the water, looking again. Child and proud and looking to say, yo man, I ain't gonna say it again. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. You ain't gotta do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun. Your life is something, son. Give me the gun. You don't want to do that, son. Give me the gun. Come on now, give me the gun.
Give me the gun, yeah, right. Why should I? Had enough of this life. How could I? Living in the day, look at the way it's on display. Come on, now really, why would I? It ain't worth it, man. I'm worthless. I'm a big guy going berserk, and nobody cares. Everyone's smirking. It ain't working with me and my girlfriend. Gotta end it for me with my girlfriend. It's better this way, like veterans say. The world just don't deserve them. Final curtain, yeah, you heard them. Never heard of them, no one will miss me. I did it my way, but they diss me. Respect never cut the chest, so I did my dirt trying to get filthy. But feeling guilty, choking off 2 feet of milky. But that's just how Cali built me. Move on with a new song, trying to make it real heat. The clever kid never did. I'd rather be whether they moving this up, they didn't predicate willfully. Doing it skillfully, kept the real, but it never made a meal for me. Paid the bills, yeah, right, man, it made more. And that wasn't what I came up in the game for. Big name became with my name, with the money never coming to me. No one let me up in the door. When I'm trying to knock in, I'm my last option, I'm stopping. Never got to pop it, so it's no longer fun. I got my gun, I'm done.
So listen, come to my YouTube channel. I'm not bringing anybody on TikTok. Please hit the Sabir Bey YouTube channel. Come to Sabir Bey YouTube. Okay? So, y'all probably wondering why I'm doing this. I literally just came in. I was going to eat, but I said I'm going to talk with y'all for a second because I had a conversation with my sister-in-law in Philadelphia. And the reason why I put Foundational Black Americans, because I want to know, seriously, I really want to know. Y'all need to share this to Umar and Tariq Nasheed because I want to know, where's Umar? Because y'all love craziness, right? Where's Umar Johnson? He's still in Philadelphia, right? And he's talking about saving the youth, right? Young boys, right? And Tariq Nasheed always saying Foundational Black Americans, right? So with those brothers, it was a shooting in Philadelphia. It happened back to back, literally 6 months. It's crazy, big. I want to know, have you ever seen Umar Johnson or Tariq Nasheed talk about what we are doing instead of blaming someone else? Come on, y'all, hit the link. Some of y'all can probably get it tomorrow, say something stupid in the middle of the night, but I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to come on here now. Or share it to Umar right now and share this to Tariq right now. Have you ever heard Tariq Nasheed or Umar talk about what we are doing to each other. The reason why I say this because they're the ones that's out here talking about their King Kong conscious. We're trying to reach the young people, and then you have Tariq Nasheed on the other hand talk about foundational Black Americans when it's foundational Black Americans are killing each other. But if you sit back and examine both of them, one always talk about snow bunnies and females, and the other one talks about tethers and the I don't freaking know. But the crazy part is I played that song for a reason. That was by KRS-One. It's an old one, but it's called "Give Me the Gun." Now I need y'all to share this to them because I really want to know. And I'm listen. They can reach me by email. They can reach me by email. They can reach me many different ways. Right? That's my email. So I'm talking to my sister-in-law about the shootings in Philadelphia. Right? And if it's not if Foundational Black American is not a organization, then you have to explain to me what is Foundational Black Americans. Can somebody on TikTok explain that to me, or Instagram? Could you explain it to me, or YouTube explain it to me, or come on the feed? Answer this question: is it an organization, or is it Black people born in the United States? Talk to me for a minute, because I need to know. So I'm going to play a video for y'all, and I really try to stay away from this subject, honestly, because I did lose my son in Philadelphia. He was shot in his head too. And I'm really, I attack the politicians. That's just me. My sister-in-law was telling me how we have all these Black people in all these great positions that's scared. They scared to death. You have a bunch of Black politicians from city council members on down that are afraid to stand up and tell the truth. And like she said, they would never give me that platform. She said they would never give someone like me that platform. Straight up. I've been through hell, people. I'm going to be real with y'all. I've been through a lot of bull in my life. Trust me. And she was saying, Black people are so afraid of being assassinated. I'm gonna be real. So afraid. So all that King Kong conscious talk that Umar talks about is a bunch of bull. You ain't never see him in the hood. You never seen him talk to nobody in the hood, nor have you ever seen Tariq Nasheed talk to anybody in the hood either. But the crazy part is, I'm on the phone with her because we both was in a hustle game. We went through all of that. Anybody from Philly knows what we used to do. And I sat back and I thought about this. Is it the gun? Is it the gun? Or is it the person behind the gun? But let me play this video for y'all. This is in Philadelphia. Shout out to my brother Dusty. This is what he sent me. So bear with me. And they gave more attention to a dude that's retiring from the Eagles than they did to the shooting in Philadelphia. So bear with me, y'all. If I'm wrong, jump on the feed. I know you scary niggas going to run back to Tyreek or Umar Johnson, but you can tell them I'm live right now. You want to run back after I get off of here, but instead of telling them to come on the feed now, let's listen up.
I was waiting to get on the bus.
This is today.
3:44 p.m. We have a group of juveniles waiting to get on the bus here behind me. We can see, based on some of the evidence we have so far, two individuals come up and they start firing. As a result of those shots being fired, multiple rounds were fired. We have five individuals who were shot. We have a 17-year-old who was killed at the bus on the bus stop, or where the bus was located. We had two individuals inside the bus. A 50-year-old who was shot, who has a graze wound or a wound to her lower left arm. We have a 70-year-old who was shot in the head. She is in stable condition. We have a 17-year-old who ran down the street. He was grazed in his shoulder. And we also have another 15-year-old just showed up at the hospital who has a graze wound to his back. This is an active investigation at this point. We have homicide and all of our teams are on location working through the investigation now.
Did the bus just happen to be driving by?
Yeah, well, it doesn't appear, it definitely appears that this individual, our decedent, was targeted. The bus has stopped. People are starting to board the bus. And that's when we have two individuals come up and start to fire, shooting him and unfortunately killing him.
The 50 and 70-year-old shot, were they innocent bystanders?
They were innocent bystanders. They were on the bus when they were struck.
And their conditions again?
They're stable. I think we're fortunate in talking to the team because the bullets went through the glass, it was able to slow down the bullet. And so we're very, very fortunate. The 7-year-old has a bullet wound to her head, but she's talking, and she appears to be at this point to be in stable condition.
How about the
Former colleagues with the school police, with these kids coming from school today?
Well, we definitely appear to be school-age kids. As you know, this has been an issue going back some time, even my former position in school safety, where during after school, we know has become one of the most dangerous times that kids move away from school. And in this case, we're fortunate today. I mean,
Negroes come from this because we're not blaming the white man.
We're never fortunate when we lose a child, a particular 17-year-old. But if you look around here, how busy this intersection is, a daycare across the street, and then multiple people on the bus, and multiple rounds being fired, it could have been much worse.
The two individuals that initially came up and started firing shots, is that accurate?
That's correct.
What happened to them?
Well, they fled the scene, and that's part of our investigation now.
Do you believe they came on foot too? Do you think they were driven here, came up?
Well, we can see them walking up before they fire, and that part we can capture on video.
Do we also think that they were juveniles?
We can't say they're juveniles at this point. We won't make that assertion at this point.
What do you just want to say to folks who are obviously going to see this and be upset, be scared, be nervous that this is happening the way it did?
Like he had to look at his mask.
Light out, busy intersection.
I mean, it just reaffirms the work we have, in our work to really work hard to stop this level of violence. I mean, we've been down, so right now we are fortunate that the homicides are down, across the city by 30%. Shootings are down, but at the end of the day, that's not good enough, right? We are going to continue to work hard to address the violence that we see in the city, but at times, these unfortunate incidences is not going to set us back. It gets us and reinvigorates us in understanding that our work will never stop, that it's important that we continue to go after individuals who have guns in our community. In this case, we believe that this may be an automatic.
First of all,
gun was set to go automatic, which is often.
First of all, how about this part? Let's educate the people on what a community is. Can we do that, y'all? Could y'all actually share this out and explain to people? And let's have a conversation on what is a community, because this is not happening in a Jewish community. It's not happening in Chinatown. That's what you call a community. Listen up, people. I need y'all to pay attention to me. If I'm wrong, let's sit down. Let's go.
I believe that this may be an automatic. This gun was set to go automatic, which is often to continue to set us back. It gets us and reinvigorates us in understanding that our work will never stop, that it's important that we continue to go after individuals who have guns in our community. In this case, we believe that this.
What community is it?
This gun was set to
community?
go automatic, which is often to continue to be a challenge when you see the level of rounds out here. We're going to continue
40 rounds
to go after these individuals who cause harm in our community every day.
May I clarify?
There was just such a surveillance video from the bus.
We got video from the bus. I won't get into the clarity of that, but as you know, SEPTA has a phenomenal video system that enables us to see a lot.
Were they wearing? I mean, were they wearing masks?
I'm not able to share that information this time.
May I clarify that the team and the other teams that were initially targeted, did they return fire? Did they have weapons?
No, they were not. The individual that was shot, it appears that he was shot in the back. So there was no return of gunfire. We do have two individuals who were firing weapons, no return of gunfire, and the other individuals, as I described, were shot both on the bus and then on the street.
Let me explain this to y'all. And I know some of y'all don't care because y'all don't deal with this. This should be a conversation, right? I'm just asking y'all, hit the link and let me know. This should be a conversation with Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed. Am I lying? Come on, somebody talk to me for me. Hit my link and come on, y'all. This is kind of quiet over here. Y'all gonna wait for me to get done? But the crazy part is, this should be the conversation, not white supremacy, not the but you can't tell them what to talk about. But no, we are shooting each other. I guess this is my job then, huh? It's Sabir Bey's job. You got to talk about it, right? But they're the ones that claim to be foundational Black Americans and the King Kong conscious and trying to save young boys, right? But how about this part? How about, like my sister-in-law said, certain people, they don't put on certain platforms. So how about let's educate the people on what a community is? Because a community means something in common. When he kept saying the community, what community is he talking about? I'm asking y'all, because somebody jump on my feet and help me out. I know y'all just want me to talk all the time, but come on, y'all got to participate. What's the community that we talking about? What community? It ain't happening like that in the Asian community, because we do have Chinatown. You do know that, right? You do know we have a Chinatown, Italian town. We got all these areas, right? That would be a community. So for y'all that don't understand or understand what this is, a community means something in common. That means no one else comes into your community. And if you're in a community, if you do something, we all know each other. That's a community, right? But see, y'all don't understand the talking heads of the politicians. The talking heads of the politicians. We got all these powerless black mayors and no balls having black city council members and no ball having city black mayors, right? Well, what we supposed to do, Sabir? Y'all voted for them. I don't vote for them. I didn't vote for none of them. None of them. Because if I sit in the room with them, we're going to ask some questions. How about, let's have this. How about a place like this, the Temple of Hip Hop Ministry Archives? How about we do something like this? And like my sister-in-law said, let's actually have something for them. And I said this because my son was killed in 2020, people, for the record. In 2020, my son was killed. It used to be that. I'm just asking y'all. We're not educated on nothing. None of these coming out of Tariq Nasheed's mouth or Umar Johnson's mouth. And if y'all mad because I'm saying that, because I want y'all to go get them on the feed. They're the ones that claim all of this crazy stuff. But if we actually talked about who we are and actually put money behind real people, then maybe some things can get done. Maybe, because you ain't never see me switch up. I'm from the streets of South Philadelphia. And I've been through the shoot ups and the shot ups. So let me share something with y'all. So every time someone gets shot in their head, I cringe. I cringe so much, man. And I'm sitting there listening to them, right? I'm listening to the conversation. It starts with the parent. Thank you, brother. And that's the key, bro. You ain't never lied. And they know this, brother Rod. They know. They know it starts with the parents, right? But the parents is keep trying to keep up with everybody else. So I'm going to share something with you, just in case some of y'all didn't know. Bear with me. My son was killed in 2020, and I was home when this happened. Let me show you who I'm talking about. That's my son with Taj right there. That's my son Amir. He was already shot in his leg in this particular picture. And y'all saw me with my son before. He was shot in his leg already during this time. And he turned around the next year, he got shot multiple times by two different dudes, 22 years old. If he was alive today, he'd be 26. But I want y'all to hear me, to understand why. Because I try to stay away from this. I really do. And I can speak on every last one of these subjects, B. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I sat on the phone with my sister-in-law, and we was sitting back talking about this. I'm going to show you, bro. And this is, and again, parents got to bury their child now. The woman that got shot in her head. This is my son headphone. This is the last thing he had in his head. You see, I want you to see something. You see the blood in here? This is what they will give you for you parents. This is the blood. My son had these in his head when he got shot in his head. Okay? I never even took them out the plastic. They give you an evidence bag. This is the cremation certificate. I'm showing y'all something, okay? Part of his body is in Maryland with his mother, parts in Philadelphia, and this is the one that I carry with me. That's what I carry with my son. So I feel close to this to understand this. I also was shot in my head. So I can tell you it's not pretty, and most people don't function well. I'm going to show you two parts in the back of my head. This is one with Tommy Davidson, right? This is Tommy Davidson. If you look in the back of my head, you'll see where the bullet entered my head at, right there. That's where it entered my head. Okay? So, bear with me. That's one right there. So most people can't function with that in their head. So I'm gonna give you another version of it so you can see what I'm talking about and think I'm making this stuff up. Okay, this is another one. In the back of my head, you'll see where the bullet entered my head. And the bullet still lunged in on the top of my head. It's still in me. A 38 slug is still in my head. I got hit 5 times with a 38. 5 times. But going through this, B, and then losing a child through this craziness, B, and I really don't be wanting to talk about this kind of stuff. I really don't, because y'all really don't understand what real people go through. So I was hit 5 times. 5 times, right? In Philadelphia, the same streets. But sometimes karma come back to you different ways, bro. Different ways. This is right after I got shot. I was only in the hospital for a day. But in my chest, my back, my arm, my head, I got riddled up with bullets. My son, let me share this with y'all. When my son was killed, my son left me 45 minutes before he was killed. 45 minutes before he was killed. And imagine to go see that, to go see your child. But again, you have to blame the politicians also, because they know you can't listen, B. They already know what it is. These people don't care about what position you in, fam. And having more police don't solve the problem. It's not that. It's not more police. Trust me, it's not that. Because the police is doing the damn crimes too. But when they see us doing stuff to each other, of course they're going to do certain things. Let's think about it. If they see us doing stuff that we doing to each other, you think they give a damn? But the education is the key to all of this. Education. And what is the police officer's job? Before my son was killed, my son said, Dad, if the politicians are corrupt, why should I pay attention? But see, even though this is right here, this video right here is going to fall on deaf ears too. But you're talking to somebody that has experience in all of this. From losing a child, from being shot up in the same streets. The same way my son got shot a year before he got killed, he was shot in his leg. And I got shot in my leg with a 30-30. Yes, I was doing dirt in Philadelphia. And then I got shot 5 times right after that. The same way he got shot, but he got shot 1 year and died the next year, riddled with bullets. But I want y'all to hear me. And I was having this conversation with my sister-in-law, and it was so freaking crazy that these dudes don't even realize that cameras are every freaking where now. You can't even dig up your nose without somebody knowing. They know what's going on. But the police know, the city council members know. They don't care, B. It's about money. This thing is about money. How about taking the guns from everybody, even the corrupt police officers? But y'all don't want to talk about that though, right? Kenyatta's a joke in Philadelphia. Yes, Sabir Bey said it. He's a joke in Philly. Your black mayors, a joke in Philadelphia. Your black council members, a joke. Well, what are we supposed to do, Sabir? What are we supposed to do? Hold up. We have our own so-called media in Philadelphia. WRD. I don't know if y'all familiar with it. I used to work there. WRD is a radio station that's supposed to be ours, right? Black owned. Ain't nothing black about WRD. Nothing's black about WRD. Nothing's black about it. Nothing. Their sponsorship come from corporations. Their sponsorship come from Europeans. That's where WRD get their sponsorship from. Okay? You know what? The thing about it though, you know, they say the devil planned and the law plans, but you say you could have did something that was different. You know, everybody has their, it's like everybody has their journey. I could have probably done more, but you know, I already was hard on my son. No doubt. I was hard on my son. But the thing is that it's like when my son was with me, I stayed, when I would go home, I would stay in a certain area that my son, you had to go through 2 securities. I'm gonna be real with y'all. 2 securities to get to me at the time. But doing it, it's like when it's out of sight, out of mind. You follow me? If y'all make sense. You have a young, you can't tell them to do anything at the age of 18, and he damn sure couldn't tell them at 22. So Just like my father couldn't tell us what to do. My father, man, when we turned, do you understand? Listen, the first time I got shot is at 18, people. Okay, that was the first time I got shot. Could my father have done something? Listen to me. Could my father have done something to prevent me from being shot? Could my father have done something for my brother that got killed in Colorado? Could he? Could my father prevent me from being shot or my other brother being shot? Could he have done something different? Come on, talk to me. So me going back and forth to Philadelphia, I was getting my son out. But once a child, and it's crazy because when they see what your family went through or what they want, you know what I mean? What your family went through, and they want to follow in the footsteps of what your family used to do. It's crazy because it's like out of sight, out of mind, right? I'm just being real with y'all. Out of sight, out of mind. And then they tell you things. Yeah, your dad used to do this. Your dad used to do that. Your uncles did this. And you know what I mean? You hear that type of talk. You hear that. Now, my other son, he's not involved in that. But my son Amir, because he wanted to be that. And this is what is happening with our people. We have to be an example, B. And that's what I was trying to do with my son. I was, I treated them like they were my brothers. But the key was when my son would come with me, I would tell him to turn off the bullshit and rap. But see, this is the crazy part about radio. And even Gilly, you're guilty too, brother. You are guilty, homie, because you have a responsibility, and he lost his son too. Because I'm going to tell you something. Every last one of y'all going to catch it. The music that we're playing on the radio, they saying it's old school. It's no such thing as old school. It's called true school. True school. Hip hop, real hip hop is the youngest genre out here. This thing that we call hip hop today. But if you can let people say, oh, that's old school, that no Chinese person or any other group of opera people or says that's old school. It's no such thing as old school. It's called true school. But they understand this. I've been in radio for a very long time. I know how this go. But when you make it past, and it was funny because I was talking to my sister-in-law, we going back and forth about living past a certain age. Living past a certain age. Because the only two places you're going to go is directly either in jail or 6 feet under if you don't. There's no retirement for selling drugs. And we were sitting on the phone talking about this. She said, well, they should go get a job. What job? I can go rob somebody, be much better because it's cool. The government is robbing people. The city is robbing people. Now you have the black conscious people robbing people. That's the easy way. I don't want to learn nothing. It takes too long to learn something. Why would I want to learn anything when the whole damn system is corrupt and we not being honest with ourselves? And some of these Moors are doing it. You're not honest with yourself. But I'm going to tell you something, bro. Karma's a mother freaker. It may skip you and go directly to your child. When I was getting hit those 5 times, everything that I have ever done in my life, it was like playing in a VHS. It was like you pushed a play. And in my head today, I still trying to deal with the death of my son. I'm going to be real with you. I'm in my head. And sometimes I have the anger in me, bruh. I'm going to keep it one. I have the anger, but it's like I have to channel my anger because I don't want to get depressed. I don't want to get high. I don't want to get drunk. I don't want, you know what I mean? A sister died from that recently because her son was killed. And I know what it can take you, where it can take you at. It can take you there. And unless you really went through this, you would never understand it. You would never understand it. Never understand what I'm saying to you. And to see a person get hit in their head, that's a mother freaking. Yes, we do lack the knowledge and we could care less about the knowledge. A lot of these freaking people are hypocrites on my feed. Trust me, and I'm talking to you. A lot of y'all are hypocrites. See how that would come out? You're hypocrites. You hide in the church. You hide in your masonry. You hide at your jobs. You hide at all of these things. Oh, I don't want to say nothing, brother, because I don't want to. No, brother. I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to lose my position at church. Nah, bro. Don't tell me that you care about these young people, fam, because y'all don't. And let me tell you something. These young people know that you don't. They know that you don't. I'm home all the time. I'm in my neighborhood where I was shot up at, where we did that. I am in my neighborhood. Anybody from Philly knows that I go to my neighborhoods constantly. And they be like, what you doing here, bro? Like, yo, you good? Like, what's up? Like, why this is me. Because that's where I came from. I don't run from where I came from. And this is what my sister-in-law was saying about real people that can make these changes. She said they don't get those platforms. They don't get them. But I really thought about this when I saw that people got shot on that bus and that 17-year-old got killed. And that's not the only one. It was a couple of months ago. My brother just told me he drives Scepter in Philly and said it happened a couple of months ago. And you got Tariq Nasheed talking about white supremacy and foundational Black Americans. You got Umar Johnson talk about saving the young boys, and you Negroes keep giving them money for what? Where have you seen any of them at? Where have you seen Umar Johnson ever, besides talking about women inside of a room? I'm King Kong conscious. You ain't never see that brother in the hood, and nobody on my feed or period in Philly never seen Umar Johnson walking around the neighborhood. You don't even see him with his children, and they're grown. So don't come to me telling me that you about our children, bro. Don't tell me you're not about that. You're about our kids, because you're not. And you can tell them Sabir Bey said it, and they can jump on this feed. You never seen them there. Pain level, he says, pain of losing a child never subside. Nope. No. And all of these Negroes in this conscious community are gassing you the hell up. They'd rather sit on here and talk about white supremacy, snow bunnies, all the crazy stuff. How many, nigga, please. You never see them do that. You never see them talk with them. You can always punch Sabir Bey in Philadelphia. I'm not at a lecture, my nigga. I'm walking the streets. Go punch me in YouTube, Sabir Bey, Philadelphia. Sabir Bey, West Philly. Sabir Bey, North Philly. You'll see me. You'll see me there, B. I don't play. And I'm telling you, they're going to catch it. Something's going to happen to those brothers. And I'm going to tell you something. They're getting exposed. To Tyreek's and the Umar Johnsons getting exposed, bro. Believe me. If I'm wrong, y'all can share this to them right now. Share it to them. Because they don't talk about this. How the hell I'm all the way in LA and Umar Johnson is in Philadelphia and we don't even talk about that. But you over talk about crazy stuff. Donate to my foundational, what is it called? My FBND of FBCS, ABC, and CBS school. What? And you call it hate, nigga. And let me tell you something. Tariq have nothing for me to hate, nor do Umar Johnson have nothing for me to hate. Let me make this clear for y'all, for the record. Umar has nothing for me to hate because I'll take whatever. If you put me in a room with him, I'll take anything from him. If you put me in a room with Tariq Nasheed, I'll take everything from him also. So I'm not concerned about hating, brother. It's the truth. It's the truth. Y'all need to ask Umar Johnson where the school at, because it damn sure ain't there. It's not there. This is the school right here. This is the school right here. Every day I'm on here, I'm teaching you something totally different. Every time I'm on here, I'm teaching you something. So go tell them that and tell them I'm live, and I will be back on here tomorrow so y'all can send it to them. Send it to them right now. I can guarantee you, I even know what they get ready to talk about. They probably talking about some snow bunny, white supremacy, talking about Africans from Africa, got boogies in their noses and got flies around. And that's what Tariq's conversation is, typical. Umar Johnson talk about white supremacy, how many girls like a nigga, how many times you gonna get married, bro? You done went through 3 marriages. Where's your damn wife at? I don't sit up there and talk like that. That's craziness. But I understand it sells to black people. It sells to black people. When you have killing in the streets right now, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. And y'all are the ones that's feeding into it. Y'all are feeding into it. Instead of questioning them, what the hell is a snow bunny, brother? What the hell is a tether? Y'all ain't even question them on that. What is a tether? Tell them Sabir Bey. Listen, say Sabir Bey, say, what is a tether? A tether is something that's tied, for y'all that don't know. That's what it is. A tether means tied. Tied. A coon is a black person. I'm giving y'all the answers for all of this. A coon is a black person. Just in case y'all don't know what that is. A coon as a black person. I'm not black. Not by far. Okay? Am I making sense? And if we teach what a community is, Ethiopians have a community. Am I lying? Chinese people have a community. Am I lying? Jews have a community. Am I lying? Somebody talk to me for a minute. I know this is not the conversation y'all want, but it's real. So if you have a community, you will not allow someone else to come in to your community and do certain stuff. You will check them. We have neighborhoods, people. Neighborhoods, not communities. Neighborhoods, not communities. Neighborhoods. You follow me? This is the hard conversation that y'all don't want to have. And they will put so much money behind it. Millions of dollars to keep Negroes exactly where they're at. If I'm lying, jump on the feed. Let me tell you something. I know pain, B. I just showed you the bullets in my head. And I still have 2 bullets in me. 2. I lost a son. I understand the pain of a person that has to get ready to bury their child, be 17 years old, because of the craziness. It's the politicians, it's the black scholars, it's the black leaders that's lying to you. And most of these mother freakers are actually, I was going to curse, but most of them are inside the Masonic Lodge. And they know this. It's not, they don't care about you, B. They don't care. And it's a whole lot more I wanted to say, but I was trying to hold myself, but there is a whole lot more I want to say. I'm dare any of you trying to challenge me on what I'm saying. I know them. I'm from them streets. Trust me. I'm not the Tyreeks and the Umar Johnsons, bro. Trust me. I still communicate with people on the street. And if they looking at this, they're like, man, this is that foolishness on social. They think Tyreek is a joke. I'm going to be 100 with y'all. They think Umar's a joke. And they think, see, they ain't going to tell you that. You get the good Negroes that be over there. Well, yeah, man, he was dropping bombs. Let me tell you something. If you talk to the people in the streets about Umar, some of them don't even know who they are, but they watch them because the Breakfast Club pushes them out there. Are you follow me? Breakfast Club pushes them. Vlad pushes them. That's why you know about them. But if you talk to somebody from the streets, they're going to say, man, they a joke, brother. Tyreek's is this entertainment. Umar is entertainment. And that's really what it is. So don't ever think I have hatred or jealousy for either one of them. I'll take whatever they have on any given day, set it up, and blindfold me. You can put both of them in the room and we can have a conversation on street knowledge, history, or law. You pick your poison. Pick your poison. If they're that good. All they're going to do is make a video and say, oh, yeah, but he hate. Nigga, I don't hate on nobody, brother. Let me tell you something. It's 9 of us in my family. We ain't never hate on no goddamn body, brother. The one thing my father did is to teach us. We never hated on no goddamn body. We always had, even though we was 9 of us. So what the hell I look like hating on somebody? If I'm hating, then you set it up with them and see how much I hate. Or I'm going to just let them talk. Because I'm looking at these young brothers die. Shout out to my brother Ramsey. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about, how Philly is. Crazy, brother. We don't have neighborhoods. We don't have communities. We have neighborhoods. Neighborhoods, not communities, neighborhoods. How do we get a community? How do we get them? And his school has, and the school he's been building for years. It ain't no damn school. Let me tell you something. This is, I'm gonna go visit this. Karis once, they opened up a damn temple of hip hop museum, B. How the hell? Oh, brother, he got money from such and such and such. Where did you get, out of all these people that Umar Johnson was sitting on their platforms with, why the hell nobody financed him to open up that, whatever that warehouse is? Why? And I blame David Barnes from WRD also. I keep bringing him on that show. He's not the King Kong conscious of nothing but drama and gossip. Period. Period. But when I see these young people getting shot, man, and killed, it hurts me. It really does hurt me. Because I had to go out there to see my son, bruh. I had to go see my son at 22 years old. And everything was ringing in my head, everything I had ever done. And I don't know if y'all know how many people really survive and function with a bullet in their head. I don't know if y'all know how many people survive with bullets in their head. So when my son was killed, I felt that pain when that little young boy today got killed. That's my son right there with Brother Taj before he got killed. For the late people, he was 22 years old. And the bullet that was in his head. And the crazy part was, it's not crazy, but when they filmed it, I don't need to talk because, you know, Negroes, you know, streets talk. I just want y'all to understand that. The streets do talk. The streets talk. So when they were shooting my son, one with a 9mm and one with a 45. And they said the detective said that we surprised they didn't shoot themselves. That's how they couldn't even hold the damn gun, because everything was being recorded. Listen to me, fam. When you put something on YouTube, you better hold fast to it, because they're going to use it to you like they use it on Umar Johnson in the courtroom. You better hold fast to everything I'm saying. Hold fast to it, because they're going to bring it up later on and tell you. Okay? They're going to say, didn't you say this? So when my son was shot in his head, brother, for the late people, that was the blood. You know how hard that is to hold these things when he had these in his ears when he got shot? Do y'all understand this? Y'all think it's a game. It's not a game, B. It's not a game. And I don't really check. I really try not to talk about these things, honestly. I really don't. But my son will always be with me. Always. Right there. 22 years old. So for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, come on my feed. There was a shooting in Philadelphia today on a SEPTA bus. A lady in the 70s got shot in her head. A lady got shot in her head at 70 something years old. A young brother got shot in his back by two different dudes. And I'm going to show you this again with me with a bullet in my head. That's me with my back turned with Tommy Davidson. That's a bullet hole in my head. Right there. And my son got shot in the head too. Okay. So let me just show you something. All right. Let me give you another one. Here's another one right there. So for me to go to live and still functioning, going through the exact same thing that my son went through. Well, my son, yeah, and still survive, B, is something. Everybody on this feed has a calling, bruh. Everybody. So let me play this video one more time for y'all late people that came on the feed. This was today. Tell Umar Johnson to talk about this. And it was, well, brother, why he got to talk about what the hell he's talking about snow bunnies for? This is in this city, right? My city too.
We have a group of juveniles waiting to get on the bus here behind me. We can see, based on some of the evidence we have so far, two individuals come up and they start firing. As a result of those shots being fired, multiple rounds were fired. We have
40.
five individuals who were shot. We have a 17-year-old who was killed at the bus, on the bus stop, where the bus was located. We had two individuals inside the bus. A 50-year-old who was shot, who has a graze wound or a wound to her lower left arm. We have a 70-year-old who was shot in the head. She is in stable condition. We have a 17-year-old who ran down the street. He was grazed in his shoulder. And we also have another 15-year-old who just showed up at the hospital who has a graze wound to his back. This is an active investigation at this point. We have homicide and all of our teams are on location working through the investigation now.
Where's the Foundation Black Americans?
Yeah, well, it doesn't appear, well, it definitely appears that this individual, our decedent, was targeted. The bus has stopped. People are starting to board the bus. And that's when we have two individuals come up and start to fire, shooting him and unfortunately killing him.
The 50 and 70-year-old shot, were they innocent bystanders?
They were innocent bystanders. They were on the bus when they were struck.
And their conditions again?
They're stable. I think we're fortunate in talking to the team, because the bullets went through the glass, it was able to slow down the bullet. And so we're very, very fortunate. The 7-year-old has a bullet wound to her head, but she's talking and she appears to be at this point to be in stable condition.
You'll never be the same, people.
Well, we definitely appear to be school-age kids. As you know, this has been an issue going back some time, even my former position in school safety, where during after school, we know has become one of the most dangerous times that kids move away from school. And in this case, we're fortunate today. I mean, we're not well. Let me stop that.
Yeah, correct.
Never fortunate when we lose a child, a particular 17-year-old. But if you look around here, how busy this intersection is, a daycare across the street, and then multiple
Damn, look
people
at
on
that
the bus,
27-year-old getting
and
murdered, getting
multiple
off the
rounds
last
being
night on
fired.
7th. You follow me? That's
It could be much
crazy.
worse.
Two individuals that
That's
initially
crazy.
came up and started firing.
Where's Umar talking about
That's
this at?
correct.
What happened to them?
Well, they fled the scene, and that's part of our investigation now.
Do you believe they came on foot too? Do you think they were driven here, came up?
Well, we can see them walking up before they fire, and that part we can capture on video.
Do we also think that they were juveniles?
We can't say they're juveniles at this point. We won't make that assertion at this point.
What do you just want to say to folks who are obviously going to see this and be upset,
hate
be scared,
these
be
hypocrite
nervous,
cops,
that this
bro.
is happening the way it did in the
Hypocrites.
afternoon, light out, busy intersection.
I mean, it just reaffirms out the work we have, in our work to really work hard to stop this level of violence. I mean, we've been down, so right now we are fortunate that the homicides are down, across the city by 30%. Shootings are down, but at the end of the day, that's not good enough, right? We are going to continue to work hard to address the violence that we see in the city, but at times, these unfortunate incidences is not going to set us back. It just reinvigorates us in understanding that our work will never stop. That it's important that we continue to go after individuals who have guns in our community. In this case, we believe that this may be an automatic. This gun was set to go automatic, which is often to continue to be a challenge when you see the level of rounds out here. We're going to continue to go after these individuals who cause harm in our community every day.
This is script. This is all scripted, y'all. That's script. Okay?
We got
So
video.
you
From the
can have
bus.
a
I won't
gun.
get into the clarity
Let
of
me
that.
tell you something. You can have a gun in a community, brother. And that don't mean they're going to turn it on an individual. Are you following me? And this is the crazy part about these hypocrites, these black hypocrites. You can have it. Do you think other people don't have guns in their communities? You really think they don't have guns in their community, bro? But you don't want Sabir Bey to speak on these type of subjects, right? I got to be a hater. You was there yesterday. So listen, this is the craziest thing ever, bro. Like real rap. It's up to us, bro. It's up to us. Like I said, I lost my son in 2022. I've been shot up multiple freaking times, bro. Multiple. And still go back home to my neighborhood. But you don't see Umar Johnson out here in Philadelphia. He's so busy running around worrying about snow bunnies and trying to get a woman. You don't see Tariq Nasheed either in none of these things. And I guarantee you, when you hear their shows, they're going to not talk about this. I'm on the West Coast, but I'm from Philly right here. How do I know about this? Because I got my ears to the street. Shout out to my brother Dusty Diesel for sending me all of this information. Share this to WRD, which is a hypocritical station, supposed to be a black-owned radio station. But you ain't talking about nothing. You bring every politician on those shows. You bring every attorney on there, every sheriff, every cop on them shows because they pay. And I want y'all to follow them because that's how they get their money. This thing is about money, people. It's not about saving no young people, fam. It's about money. So let me share something with you, just in case before I go. How many of y'all ever read the Rex 84? I'm going to show you something. How many of y'all have this? If you don't, I suggest you get it. Let me tell you something, how crazy this is, bro. If you read this book, and I had it for 26, 27 years, right? If you read this, you will know what the hell is going on. Bear with me. I'm going to share this with y'all. So again, the responsibility is on us as parents to be informed. To be informed, right? Bear with me. To be informed to what's going on. Bear with me 1 second. If you never read the Rex 84, I'm going to help y'all out, okay? And you should get it. I do have copies. So bear with me. Let me just show you what it says inside here. Okay? That's why they say get them niggas sports. Don't worry about it. Talk to the young people instead of talking at them. Talk with them instead of at them. Give me 1 second. Everything that you're being taught is a lie with these politicians. Oops, I ain't supposed to say that. I ain't supposed to say that one. But this is the Rex 84 right here. Please take this video and share it out. So, media, keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivate them by matters of no real importance. I'm not interested in Puff Daddy. I'm not interested in what's going on with Charlemagne on the Breakfast Club. I'm not interested in none of that nonsense. None of it. It's irrelevant. Schools, keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, and real history. 3, entertainment, keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. And then it goes to work. And this is why all this stuff is happening. This I had for 26, 27 years, but it came out in 1969. You are so damn busy to try to keep up with the Joneses, big. You're trying to keep up. That's why. All this is the Rex 84. Keep the public ignorant. That's what's going on with our people. And all of y'all play a part in that. And if you really with this for real, you'll take this video and you will share the video out on Twitter. I'm very easy to reach, okay? I am so easy to reach. And if you want this, you can email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Okay? But I do got to go. And I'm probably continue this tomorrow. So share this out to whoever needs to hear this. And any subject on this topic, we can have this conversation. Even if you bring your fake politicians, because I don't belong to nobody's club and nobody's clique. So I hope y'all got it. You know, my condolences go out to the family of that young brother that got killed. And hopefully these people recover. But we got to do something, B. Okay? We got to do something. So if you want the Rex 84 people, please holler at your boy. And y'all got to really understand and read it. Okay? I got to go.
Why they can't even solve the problem, Molly? What happened with that Scarlet Rock case, man? I don't know.
Gotta go.
You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. The investigation.
Just email me.
Kill a rapper.
Email me.
You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. Scarlet Rock's an open case, unresolved. The cops never find the killer when it's one of ours. Tupac's an open case, even though he was killed in an open place. There's really no case. It's sort of like we govern ourselves, even though we lack a love for ourselves. So is it that we know the thug shit sells? We want the pockets to swell well, even though we know we living in hell. What about Big L? Hold up, let's stop fronting. Let me tell you something. J.M.J. said the cops don't know nothing. We gotta open our eyes to this too, this issue. Lisa Left Eye, we miss you.
I can email it to you once you purchase it.
You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. The investigation won't go further, kill a rapper. You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. It seems like when a rapper dies, it don't matter. He simply becomes a poster, something to run after. A reason for these kids to pull their guns faster, trying to emulate and be like dead rappers. I roll with the visionary, look ahead rappers. From the city to the farm, push John Deere tractors. Busters. In the city, there is no justice. The whole system is flawed. How could you trust this? Crimes can't seem to be solved when it's one of us. That's why there's no forgiveness and cats just one of us. Hush. Some people take the law into their own hand and get burned like touching frying pans. You get away with murder, kill a rapper. You get away with murder, kill a rapper. The investigation won't go further, kill a rapper. You want to get away with murder, kill a rapper. Man, we lying too much, we dying too much. Mothers crying too much, brothers trying to touch that cash and such, and they hand it with a grand to clutch. This is a man and such, but Christopher Wallace is an unresolved murder. Another one is Mac Dre, I don't know if you heard of him. The word is grim when it turns to sin. All hip-hoppers are next to kin. We face what we supposed to face, but when it comes to the crimes, they never seem to close the case. Yo, Marley. Kill a rapper. The investigation won't go further. Kill a rapper. Kill a rapper. Great. Son ain't even worth it, kid.
I thank y'all so much until tomorrow, but take these videos and share them out. I appreciate y'all, but I gotta go. Peace.